Welcome back to Young Finance USA. Today, we're diving into a question that affects millions of Americans. Why do people struggle so much with credit cards? Credit cards are powerful tools when used wisely, but for many, they turn into financial traps. In the next few minutes, I'll break down the main reasons credit cards are such a challenge in the US and how you can avoid falling into the same cycle. First, let's talk about convenience. Credit cards are designed to be frictionless. One swipe, one tap, one click, and the purchase is yours. Unlike cash, you don't feel the pain of money leaving your wallet. This invisible spending makes it easier to overspend. That's why studies show the average American household carries over $7,000 in credit card debt. The system is engineered to make spending easier than saving. And with social media showing us lifestyles we want to copy, it becomes even harder to say no. Here's one of the biggest traps: the minimum payment. Credit card companies market it as an option, but it's really a strategy to keep you in debt. For example, imagine you owe $2,000 with a 20% interest rate. If you only pay the minimum, it could take you over 16 years to pay it off, and by then, you'll have paid more in interest than the original balance. This is why millions of Americans feel like they're always making payments but never getting ahead. It's like running on a treadmill. You move, but you don't actually go anywhere. Unlike other types of debt, credit cards often come with sky-high interest rates. The national average is around 20 to 25% APR, and some cards are even higher. That means if you let your balance sit, your debt can grow faster than you can pay it down. And because credit cards are unsecured debt, no car, no house tied to them, the banks protect themselves with higher rates. This makes credit card debt one of the most expensive forms of borrowing. Another huge factor: lack of financial education. Most schools don't teach students how credit cards work, what interest means, or how debt compounds. So many young adults get their first card in college without realizing the risks. They might think, oh, it's just $50 here, $100 there, until the balance grows and interest snowballs. Without financial literacy, it's easy to treat credit cards as free money rather than what they really are: short-term loans with long-term consequences. Now let's talk about lifestyle. Social media and peer pressure make it harder than ever to live within our means. People see influencers on vacations with designer clothes or driving luxury cars and think, I need that too. But when wages don't match expenses, people turn to credit cards to fill the gap. The problem is that short-term fix creates long-term debt. Credit cards let you live above your means today, but you pay the price tomorrow with interest. There's also the psychological side. Debt creates stress and anxiety, but ironically, stress can lead to more spending, what we call emotional spending. People swipe their cards to feel better in the moment, but that only deepens the financial hole. It becomes a cycle of debt and stress that's hard to break without a mindset shift. So, how can you avoid struggling with credit cards? Here are a few key steps. Number 1, treat your credit card like a debit card. Never spend money you don't already have. Number 2, pay your balance in full every month. That way, interest never builds up. Number 3, if you carry a balance, pay more than the minimum. Even an extra $50 or $100 a month can shave years off repayment. Number 4, track your spending. Use budgeting apps or even a simple spreadsheet to see where your money is going. Number 5, ignore the shiny rewards. Cashback and miles are meaningless if you're paying double-digit interest. So there you have it. Americans struggle with credit cards because of easy access, high interest rates, lifestyle pressure, and a lack of financial education. But with the right habits, you can flip the script and use credit cards as a tool, not a trap. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might be struggling with debt. Thanks for watching Young Finance USA, where we make money simple for the next generation.